Today I'm going to be showing you how to recreate the Death by Banoffee Jaffle. So I'm just going to go through the ingredients first and some of the tools you might need. So we've got some Scotch fingers, which we're going to use for a cookie crumble. You can use Maro biscuits or homemade your own, doesn't really matter. We've got condensed milk, which we're going to be boiling and turning into a nice caramel. Bananas. We've got some butter, which we're going to need to use for the actual jaffle, for when we're putting it in the jaffle press. Some cream that we're going to whip up to serve with it. Some basic chocolate, baking chocolate, doesn't really matter what you use. You can use any sort of chocolate, just as long as there's some chocolate in there. We've got white bread, and the wine is optional in case you do get stressed throughout this process. So just the tools you might need is just something like a rolling pin just to break up the biscuits, and then just a little brush so you can oil up the jaffle maker. And then, so first of all, we are going to boil the caramel, the condensed milk, turn it into caramel, as it is going to take about 3 hours. So we'll put that on, prepare everything and come back to it. Okay, so we're just going to get the bananas, we're just going to chop them up and then put them to the side. So it doesn't really matter how you cut them up, but you do want them sort of quite thin, like this. Just so then, you know, we can spread them out nice and evenly and they're sort of a little bit flatter rather than being too chunky in the jaffle. Next we've got, we're just going to do the cookie crumble. I've just left them in the pack and I'm just going to get this and just put it in the batch. Just be careful and don't explode it like I just did. And then next we're just going to chop up the chocolate. We just want, you know, some little fine little pieces. Don't want it to be too chunky. So it doesn't really matter how you chop it. Roughly chopped is fine. So next we're just going to whip the cream. So you can do this with a KitchenAid or whatever you've got at home really. It doesn't really matter. And we've just used the thickened cream for that. Ingredients, good to go. All ready. Just makes it easier for serving and for putting it all together, and just means there's a little bit less chaos everywhere. So we're gonna get 2 pieces of bread, and we just got our butter, just melted it down, just with the brush. Just want to give it a little brush over. What I like to do is just put a fair bit on one and then place one on top and just sort of rub it together, and then we've got both sides done. So I'm placing them butter side down. We've got our caramel, we're going to put a big dollop. Then we're going to get our banana, just spread it evenly, trying to keep it in the middle a little bit, just because we obviously want to press the edges down, so we don't want it to be overflowing too much. Just got the banana and then some of the chocolate, and just a little, not too much chocolate, just a little bit. We just want a hint of chocolate because the banoffee hero is really the banana and the caramel and the cream. Oh, wrong way. And then that one just goes in the jaffle press. Pop it on, make sure it's all even, nothing's coming out the sides. If you see anything coming out the sides, just give it a little wipe with your finger. And then we're going to close the press. And now, while those are in the press, we play the waiting game. So once they've sort of turned, like got quite toasted and they've got a nice golden colour, we're going to take them out of the press. Just going to cut it in half, down the middle, and then just serving it on a plate. Put one over the top like that, and then get a nice big scoop of cream. And we're just going to sprinkle some of the biscuit. And that is banoffee jaffle.
Got it all.